Welcome back to Healthy Aging with Nutrition. Many people over 60 with diabetes think they need to avoid all dairy foods. But what if I told you that the right kind of milk, yogurt, or cheese could actually help lower your blood sugar? Many people start cutting out entire food groups, including dairy, out of fear. But that's not always the best approach. In fact, the right dairy products can support better blood sugar, give you important nutrients like calcium and vitamin D, and even help you stay energized through the day. In this video, we'll walk you through 3 of the best dairy foods for people over 60 with diabetes, explaining how they affect your blood sugar, why they work, and how you can safely include them in your daily meals. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Healthy Aging with Nutrition. It helps more people over 60 get the support they need to live well with diabetes. All right, let's get started. The first dairy food we'll look at is one that's creamy, convenient, and surprisingly powerful when it comes to managing blood sugar: Greek yogurt. Number 1. Greek yogurt. A gut-healthy choice that helps you feel full. Greek yogurt, especially the plain and unsweetened kind, is one of the best dairy foods for seniors with diabetes. Why? Because it gives you 3 important things your body needs at this age: high-quality protein, gut-friendly bacteria, and low sugar content. As we age, our body's ability to process sugar becomes slower. And when your blood sugar rises too quickly after meals, it puts extra pressure on your heart, eyes, kidneys, and brain. Greek yogurt helps fight that. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt contains more protein and fewer carbohydrates. It has nearly twice the protein of regular yogurt. Protein slows digestion, which means your blood sugar rises more gradually after eating. That means your blood sugar rises slowly after eating, which is very helpful for people living with type 2 diabetes. Another big benefit? It's rich in probiotics, the good bacteria that live in your gut. People with diabetes often have poor gut health, which leads to inflammation, cravings, and even weight gain. Probiotics can help rebalance your gut and support better blood sugar control over time. In fact, studies show that people with type 2 diabetes who eat probiotic-rich foods like Greek yogurt for 8 to 12 weeks may see improvements in fasting blood sugar, insulin sensitivity, and even HbA1c levels. That's not just theory, it's real progress. And when your gut works well, your metabolism and blood sugar respond better too. Miss Janice, 67, from Oregon, used to struggle with high blood sugar every morning. Her nurse suggested she replace her usual high-carb cereal with a bowl of Greek yogurt. So she began eating 1 cup each day, adding a little cinnamon and a few walnuts. After just 2 weeks, her morning glucose dropped from 145 to 120, and she felt more in control of her day. Here's how to enjoy Greek yogurt safely in your daily meals. Begin by selecting the right type. Plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt is the best choice. Depending on your heart health, you can go with low-fat or full-fat. Both are fine if used in moderation. Stick to about 3/4 to 1 cup per serving. That's the sweet spot for getting the benefits without overdoing it. You can enjoy it at breakfast, as an afternoon snack, or even as a light dinner if you're not very hungry in the evening. To add flavor without adding sugar, try mixing in a pinch of cinnamon, a small handful of berries, chia seeds, or a few crushed almonds. These ingredients not only taste good, but they also give you fiber, which helps slow down sugar absorption. Greek yogurt is also very flexible. You can blend it into smoothies, use it on top of oatmeal, or even mix it into homemade salad dressings and dips. It's a simple food, but when used the right way, it can become a powerful part of your diabetes nutrition plan. Number 2. Cottage cheese, the forgotten protein powerhouse. Greek yogurt may be a smart start, but there's another dairy food that deserves just as much attention: cottage cheese. Quietly sitting on the shelf, often overlooked, this soft, lumpy cheese is packed with nutrition that supports stable blood sugar and healthy aging. What makes cottage cheese so valuable for people over 60 with diabetes is its impressive protein content and minimal carbohydrates. Just half a cup of low-fat cottage cheese provides around 14 grams of high-quality protein with only 3 to 4 grams of carbs. This combination helps slow digestion, prevent glucose spikes, and keep energy levels stable throughout the day. According to the Mayo Clinic, higher protein diets can help older adults maintain lean muscle mass, which naturally declines with age and worsens insulin resistance. Cottage cheese delivers that benefit without the blood sugar spikes often caused by typical snack foods. This protein-rich option is also incredibly versatile in everyday meals. You can enjoy it on its own or combine it with fiber-packed vegetables like cucumber, celery, or bell peppers. Some enjoy it with cinnamon and berries in the morning, while others use it as a spread in whole grain wraps or sandwiches. For those who cook, cottage cheese can replace ricotta in baked dishes or be added to scrambled eggs for extra creaminess and protein. My uncle, who's 68 and has lived with type 2 diabetes for over a decade, started adding just half a cup of cottage cheese to his breakfast 3 times a week. Within a month, his mid-morning blood sugar levels were more stable, and he no longer felt shaky before lunch. It was a small change, but it made a big difference. However, one key concern is sodium. Some brands contain over 400 milligrams per half-cup serving, which may not be ideal for people managing high blood pressure or kidney conditions. It's best to look for low-sodium versions when possible, or give it a quick rinse under cold water to remove excess salt. When choosing cottage cheese, read the label carefully. The best options for people with diabetes are those labeled low-fat or 2% milk fat, unsweetened, and low sodium. These varieties give you the protein benefits without adding unnecessary fat, sugar, or salt. Avoid versions with added fruit or flavorings. They often contain hidden sugars that can raise your glucose unexpectedly. Stick with plain, unflavored cottage cheese and then add your own healthy toppings like cinnamon, flaxseed, or nuts. Another note, while low-fat cottage cheese is generally recommended, some seniors may benefit from full-fat versions depending on heart health, weight goals, and overall dietary needs. Always follow your doctor or dietitian's advice. Cottage cheese may not be trendy, but its blood sugar-friendly nutrition, affordable price, and flexibility in meals make it a valuable ally in the daily routine of anyone managing type 2 diabetes after 60. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to click like and subscribe to Healthy Aging with Nutrition. And if you've ever tried cottage cheese in your diabetic diet, share your experience in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else on the same journey. Now, we've talked about yogurt and cottage cheese, both rich in protein and gentle on blood sugar. But there's one more dairy food that's often debated, especially in diabetes care: milk. Should you drink it or skip it? Let's take a closer look. Number 3. Milk, the misunderstood classic for blood sugar support. Many older adults grew up with milk as a daily staple, from breakfast cereal to a warm glass before bed. But with a diabetes diagnosis, especially after age 60, milk often gets sidelined due to concerns about lactose or fat content. The truth? When chosen wisely and consumed in moderation, milk can actually support better blood sugar control. Let's start with the basics. Milk contains high-quality protein, a blend of casein and whey, which helps slow down the digestion of carbohydrates and stabilize post-meal blood sugar spikes. Beyond protein, milk is a natural source of calcium, potassium, vitamin D, vitamin B12, and phosphorus, nutrients that support heart health, strong bones, nerve function, and even insulin production. A large-scale study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who regularly consumed low-fat dairy had up to a 12% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. For seniors who are more vulnerable to bone loss and insulin resistance, milk can provide crucial support if used wisely. But not all milk is created equal. The key lies in choosing the right kind. If you're aiming for better blood sugar control, choose low-fat 1% or 2% milk or lactose-free milk if you're lactose intolerant. Avoid flavored milks like chocolate or vanilla, as well as rice milk or oat milk, which often contain added sugars and a high glycemic load. A smart way to use milk in your routine? Try making golden milk, a warm drink made with milk, turmeric, cinnamon, and a pinch of black pepper. This anti-inflammatory combo not only supports better insulin sensitivity, but also promotes deeper sleep, something many seniors with diabetes struggle with. Just half a cup in the evening, lightly spiced and unsweetened, can make a noticeable difference. If you're returning to milk after a long break, start slowly. Pair it with a fiber-rich snack or use it as a base in a green smoothie. When used correctly, milk isn't the enemy. It can be a trusted, traditional ally in the fight against high blood sugar. It's also important not to treat milk as a standalone snack. Drinking a glass of milk on an empty stomach may cause a sharper glucose response. Instead, pair it with a high-fiber cereal, nuts, or eggs, which helps slow digestion and stabilize post-meal blood sugar. Dr. Emily McDermott, a registered endocrinologist at the Cleveland Clinic, advises her senior patients to use milk as part of a meal, not a beverage between meals, to make the most of its nutrients without overloading on sugar. Finally, be mindful of how milk fits into your total daily nutrition plan. If you're already consuming yogurt, cheese, or smoothies, you might be getting enough dairy through those foods. Tracking portions and timing can help milk become a supportive part of your diet rather than a hidden source of blood sugar swings. We've now explored 3 simple nutrition-backed dairy foods that can support your blood sugar balance, bone strength, and overall health, especially for seniors managing diabetes. Let's do a quick recap. Greek yogurt. High in protein, low in sugar, and packed with probiotics, this creamy option can help improve digestion, reduce cravings, and stabilize blood sugar. Cottage cheese. A naturally low-carb, high-protein food that makes a great snack or meal addition, helping control appetite and support muscle and bone health. Milk. When chosen carefully, like low-fat, lactose-free, or unsweetened plant-based alternatives, milk can still offer important nutrients without causing unwanted blood sugar spikes. Each of these dairy options is easy to include in your weekly meals, nourishing and tailored to the needs of aging adults with diabetes. No extreme diets, no confusion, just smarter food choices that support blood sugar stability and healthy aging. Living with type 2 diabetes over 60 doesn't mean giving up the foods you love. It means learning to work with them. Try making one small swap this week. If you found this video helpful, please like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to Healthy Aging with Nutrition for more tips that make living with diabetes a little sweeter and a lot smarter.